Hi guys, and welcome to the final video of this series where I'm going to be showing you an example of how to factorize a cubic function when you're not given any roots, which is extremely mean. So usually if there are no roots given, one of the roots is going to be quite an easy one. So it's either going to be -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. My first two that I would use as a trial and error thing, because the only way to find out one root is through trial and error, I would actually put in 1 and 0 and just see if those work, because usually it's one of those. Otherwise, try +2, -2, and stuff like that. And use usually one of those which will be a root. Unfortunately, though, it has to be done through trial and error. Okay, so I'm going to try factorize the cubic function x cubed take 9x squared plus 20x take 12. Okay, so I'm going to see if 1's a root. Okay, so when 1's a root, the y is going to equal 0. And in this case, it's f of x is going to equal 0. So I'm going to let x equal 1. So that means y is equal to 1 cubed. So remember that y is the same as f of x. So 1 cubed take 9, 1 squared plus 20 times by 1 take 12. So I've got 1 take 9 plus 20 take 12. Put that into a calculator. What do you find? Do you find that it equals 0? Because it does. It does, which is great. So that means 1's a root. That means 1's a root. Yeah. So 1, 0. Okay, which makes it really easy for us to find out the other two roots. Okay, so we're going to use a method that we've used in the previous videos to find out the other two roots. So we're going to make them equal to each other, the expanded and the factorized form. I'm just rewriting this here. It's equal to, now x take 1 is one of my roots, so the root goes in that spot there. I'm going to put in ax squared plus bx plus c. Now this a is going to equal 1. I know that because the coefficient of x cubed is 1, so I'm going to get rid of a. Whoops. Okay, so let's see if we can expand this the right-hand side to help us figure out the left-hand side and find the coefficients. Okay, so I'm going to expand the x's out. I might actually give myself a lot more room. I'll start here, but just know that that goes there. So I'm going to have, x times x squared, which is x cubed. X times bx is plus bx squared. X times by, c, is cx. Opposite way around, I'm going to go this way. Minus 1 times by x squared is minus x squared. Minus 1 times bx is minus bx. And then minus 1 times by c is minus c. I'm going to put like terms together, so I'm going to go x cubed. Now this x squared and this x squared is the same. So bx squared take x squared is the same as b take 1 x squared. I'm just factorizing, seeing that x squared is in common. So I'm going to write that like this. Same with these ones. I'm not going to write it out, but so you're going to have c take bx, and then c's at the end. I'm going to erase this because we don't need this anymore. Okay, so once you've got this bit, I'm going to match my coefficients up. So I've got minus 9, which is in front of x squared, is going to be equal to b take 1. I'm going to see that this positive 20 here is in front of an x, which is the same as c take b x, because remember they're the same, the expanded forms there. Oh, and then lastly, I'm going to have -12 is equal to negative c, and I'm sure you can see what c is. So let's do that. So let's find what b is first. No, -9, I'm doing my blue now. It's equal to -1, so that means b is equal to -8. I'm going to match up my yellows up. Is c take b, and know what b is, so take -8. So 20 is equal to c plus 8. Put it on the other side, it's going to be 20 take 8, which is 12. Let's double check, so -12 is equal to -c, so c is equal to 12. Those match up, which is good. That means, therefore, y is equal to x take 1, x squared. Now my b is -8, so it's -8x, because that is the same as that. And then plus 12 because that's the same as that. Alright, we're not quite done yet. We want to put it in proper root form. So I need to factorize this bit. So finding two numbers that multiply to equal 12, add to give me negative 8. The best ones here are going to be negative 6 and negative 2. They multiply to equal 12. They add up to equal negative 8, which works out. So I'm going to have here x take 6, x take 2, and that's my final answer. We made it to the end. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's just recap what we've done. First things first, if you're not given any roots, you're going to substitute some numbers to find one root, so just trial and error or guess and check. Always check 0, 1 and 2. Those are my first guesses, otherwise try the negative versions of that. Step 2, expand your right hand side. So you found one root, put it in, expand it out and actually match the corresponding coefficients on both sides on the left and right. Once you found B and C, or those missing numbers, put them into your final form here, and then you need to factorize the last set of brackets so that you have 3 brackets altogether. I hope this was useful for you. Please let me know. Leave a comment if you have any questions or anything like that, and I'll see if I can help you out. Thanks very much, guys.